Just over the river from Michael Fullmer will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump, Michael Fullmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Fouled off. Fullmer has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year. 56 degrees at first pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castellanos moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Mercer to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. Indians nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting eighth can continue to stay hot. Yeah, eighth. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are two gone now. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Sends that one out of play for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Nick Castellanos now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Castellanos An imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, coming into this one against Michael Fullmer. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Once again, a 3-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Striding forward now is the DH, John Hicks, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Here's Leonis Martin. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Matuk is right there, one down. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. This is skied out toward right. Castellanos has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Stepping into the box, Grayson Grenier, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that
pitch. The 0-2 once more is a ball high and inside. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
In now, Josh Harrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Luplow is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Naquin's under it, and that retires the side. Tigers. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Stewart is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Ready with another 0-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Castellanos is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Down in order go the Tribe. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Santana in foul ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nicolas Castellanos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in, John Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Luplow is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swinging a soft liner on to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Left for Detroit. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I always say hitting is a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Line towards center field. Matuk has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So now Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line drive to center field. Naquin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now in the box, Grayson Greenier. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martin on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a liner. Foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Now batting, Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mata racing back to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass to baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
A ball and a strike now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Boy, some really good pitching going into the 6th inning in this one. Big RBI base hit to break through. What a pitcher's duel this been.
Yeah, Dan, the pitching's been great, but something I've been focusing on is how great the defenses have been on both sides. To push a run across in the 6th inning, let's get the bullpens fired up.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home. Towards second. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. Striding into the box, Tyler Naquin. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. Last time through was a base hit. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Throws in time, and that's at number 1. So stepping in, John Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The tying run is in to score from second. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Standing in now, Kristen Stewart. Fouled away. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in once again, Grayson Greenier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Line drive to left. Martin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Stewart ranging forward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Lindor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Harrison. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. One gone now for the shortstop, Jordy Mercer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Miguel Cabrera came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Takes just... Ready now, Carlos Santana. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Into the seats, 0-1. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Victor Alcantara will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Here comes the 0-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here it comes, 0-2. Popped him up. Cabrera has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Pulled toward right center field. Matuk sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So digging in now, Leonis Martin tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Lays off 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Martin rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Nicolas Castellanos. And first pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So a runner at first now with one away. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hicks, base runner at first with one out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now to the plate, Mikey Mata. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
James Hoyt enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Josh Harrison will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2, full count. And the payoff pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Luplow. And that's the third out. Into the box now, Tyler Naquin. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Roberto Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Castellanos is after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he popped him up. Mercer into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-2 the final total today. The Tigers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Michael Fullmer takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Victor Alcantara works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.